We're here at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and we want to introduce you to an orthopedic surgeon who will start seeing patients here in the hospital in Muleshoe, Dr. Joshua Rollins. And Dr. Rollins, tell me, what will be the first day you'll see patients here at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center?
Well, we'll start seeing patients on November 18th. It's a week from this Friday.
And so how early will you see a patient?
I'll see patients anytime, but office-wise, we're scheduled from 9 until whenever we finish.
Well, that's wonderful. And so you will actually come to Muleshoe from where?
From Plainview.
From Plainview. And so how will they get an appointment with you, Dr. Rollins?
Well, we try to make it as easy as possible. The first way you can do it is contact your primary care physician, and then they can call our office, make an appointment for you. Or you can call our office direct. It's area code 806-291-5170. To make an appointment yourself. It has to be scheduled through our office so that we can keep everybody in order and be organized. But we try to make it as easy as possible to set up an appointment.
Now, your office is actually in Plainview. Now, where are you located in Plainview?
In Plainview, we're in the John Anderson building. It's the building attached to the hospital. We're the very first office in the door, so you don't have to walk far to try to find us in the hospital at all. We're the first one as soon as you walk through the doors.
But they can come right here to Muleshoe. And I'm sure anybody in this area who's having an orthopedic problem needs to come here to this hospital, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, 709 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe, to see you. And the first day, again, that you will see a patient.
November 18th.
And that's a Friday. And now they can get a referral, but they don't have to have a referral. Is that correct?
That's correct. Most insurances, well, it depends on the type you have, will require you to either go through your primary care physician or you can call yourself. All patients with something, for example, like Medicare, they can call and make an appointment with whomever they want. And so if they just want to circumvent or see me directly, they can call the office directly and make that appointment.
Now, if surgery is necessary, and sometimes it is, well, then where is the surgery done?
We perform all our surgeries in Plainview. The hospital has just undergone a $40 million renovation of the OR, so we have brand new state-of-the-art ORs. They actually open up next month in December, and we're very excited about that. We'll be able to offer top-of-the-line care to the people in this community without having to go all the way down to Lubbock.
And so how far is Plainview from Muleshoe?
Well, I guess it depends on who's driving. When I drive, it takes about 45 minutes to get from Plainview to here.
I see. So should we tell anybody you're on the road?
No, ma'am.
Okay. And so now, after, say, a surgery is needed and you do the surgery there in Plainview, in the hospital there, how long do they have to stay in Plainview?
Well, for something like a joint replacement, which would be very common for folks, a knee or hip, you're generally in the hospital for about 2 to 3 days. Then you go home. We're not like Lubbock. We don't try to keep people in the big city. They do well when they're at home around their loved ones and their familiar surroundings. And so we'll utilize the hospital here and use the swing bed or utilize home health care here at their home in this part of the state.
And so they certainly can come to this hospital for swing bed.
Yes, ma'am. That is the goal.
To the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. Well, that sounds wonderful. Now, talk about an orthopedic surgeon. Now, you know, and I might know, but everybody might not know what an orthopedic surgeon is looking at. What areas of the body?
Yes, ma'am. So we specialize in anything musculoskeletal. So if it's anything to do with your muscles, your tendons, or your bones. And we fix and deal with anything in your extremities, from your shoulders all the way down to your hands, from your hips and pelvis all the way down to your feet.
Now, what about the back?
We work up back problems, but we don't operate on backs. That takes special training to do so, but we do have the ability to do the workup, and if you need it, we get you to where you need to be.
I see. And so Friday, November the what?
18th.
18th. Now, will you come every Friday, or what will be the rotation there in Muleshoe?
Yes, ma'am. We're looking to hopefully be busy enough to see people every Friday.
Every Friday.
Yes, ma'am. Initially, we're start once a month. As the need arises, if we get busy enough, we will open up additional Fridays and see people as demand needs.
Sure. Okay. Now, tell me where you originally are from.
Well, I'm originally from Wyoming, in a small town of about 5,000 people. It's called Green River.
Green River, Wyoming. So you graduated from high school there?
Yes, ma'am. I did. I graduated from high school from there, and then I did my undergrad at the University of Wyoming. I did my medical school training at Oklahoma State in Oklahoma, so a neighbor. And ironically, I was a cowboy at Wyoming and then a cowboy at Oklahoma State. But then I did my orthopedic training in Detroit. And so I went a little bit out east, a bigger city, got some really good training there because there's a lot of trauma and different things that happen out that way, and got really good training, and are ready now to be back into a smaller city lifestyle and help out smaller communities like the one I grew up in.
And so now you've been in Plainview how long?
A little over a year. I started there in July of 2015.
And you like it?
Yes, ma'am. The people are nice, very nice. Sorry.
Are you married?
I am. I'm married and I have 5 children.
Already?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're 21 or 22?
I know. I tell people I never had any while in high school. So my oldest is 14 and my youngest is 1.
Well, now tell us who your wife is.
My wife's name is Sally. She's from Oregon. And then my oldest is Sam. She's 14. Then I have James, who's 11. He'll be 12 next week, actually. And ironically, he shot his first deer this last Saturday, which was very exciting for us.
And where did he shoot it? I don't mean what location in the body.
Like what part of Texas, right? So it was out by Flomont, out east of Plainview.
I see.
And then I have an 8-year-old daughter named Macy, a 5-year-old daughter named Layla, and then a 1-year-old son, Jackson.
I see. Well, you have a big family.
Keeps me very busy.
I know it does. And so you have family back in Wyoming or not?
Yes, ma'am. I have family all over the place. The main area they're centered in is around the mountains, the Rocky Mountain areas in Wyoming and Utah, Idaho. But my immediate family are scattered everywhere. I have some in Oregon, Utah, Iowa, Florida, Minnesota. And then my parents right now are in the Philippines.
Oh, really?
They're out They're out doing a mission for our church out in the Philippines for a year and a half. So,
And so when did they go over to the Philippines?
They just left this month.
Oh, my. So they'll be there a while.
Yes, ma'am. They're planning on being there a little over a year.
Well, now, tell us the telephone number they can call your office in Plainview to make an appointment here to see you in Muleshoe.
Okay, it's area code 806-291-5170. And you can call during business hours, or we have an answering machine. If it's after hours, you can leave a message.
And you do not have to have a doctor refer you.
You do not. No, you do not have to have a doctor refer you if your insurance allows that.
Yeah. So check on your insurance before. And then also, any doctor in our area can refer a patient to see you here in Muleshoe in your office at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center.
Yes, ma'am. We accept all patients. We don't turn anyone away. Anybody who has an ailment that needs to be seen, we're happy to help you.
And so now, how long have you been in practice completely?
Completely, I've been in practice a little over 6 years.
And 5 children?
Yes, ma'am.
And 1 wife?
Only 1 wife.
That's good to us. Dr. Joshua Rollins is here in the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and his first day to actually be in the hospital in Muleshoe at 708 South 1st Street will be on Friday, November the 18th. And you are asked to call either his office in Plainview or have your doctor refer you here to the Muleshoe Area Medical Center to see Dr. Rollins. Dr. Rollins, welcome to Muleshoe, and I hope it will be a wonderful experience for you in our community.
Thank you very much. I'm sure it will be. Everybody's been wonderful.